Girlies hit me up because the homie is famous. Girlies hit me up because the homie is.
Nicolas Cage got married to this woman. I do not know her name. They got married, but I'm hearing they had a argument the day before the wedding or the day of the wedding, but still got married. Still went through with it. 4 days of being married, agrees to a divorce, and now this woman is asking for spousal support. What in the world is going on? 4 days of marriage, and I gotta pay you what, years of spousal support?
Oh boy.
Is it even about love at this point, or is it a business?
Well, I think that for certain individuals, it's a business. I think that, if you look at, okay, let's just go for it. Jay-Z and Beyonce, right?
We've already had this argument.
We have, but I'm not gonna go completely full in. But if you think, look at them, right? Two of the most powerful, rich people on the planet. It would not be wise for them to have a divorce because it would cost them way too much money. Now, that's all I'm going to say, because I can't speak on did he do it, did they fake it, whatever, because, honestly, who knows at this point. But just looking at that, it's a business thing.
Over 10 years.
What do you mean?
The marriage has been over 10 years.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just like, and at that point, it's just kind of like divorce would probably not be good for both of them as far as their pocketbooks are concerned. So it's just like, it's true, but it's true, but
debatable, David.
Don't get me started on this. Okay,
we're not going to argue about Jay-Z and Beyonce because we've already.
We are not doing that. We did. We have
had this argument
a long
time ago. Go ahead.
But the thing is just like
you use a different
for
couple.
some.
Why besides not? Cardi B and Offset, use another couple besides that. Because we're going to talk about Offset. We're going to talk about Offset later on.
Well, Cardi B and Offset's relationship is one big publicity stunt, but
I don't know.
The fact of the matter is just like marriage. Like I believe in marriage, but at the same time, it's just like I do understand that it's been damaged so much.
What it's come to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like why do I just hate when the money part comes into it, because if marriage is supposed to be about love, you know what I mean? It's not like church where you're doing something with faith, but this is supposed to be about love, right? Your feelings. And if it doesn't work out, why do I have to be like, well, I make more money, so now I have to still take care of you and take care of my wife, my new wife?
Well, I think feelings, I don't think really have much to do with anything. You know what I'm saying? Feelings can come and go so quick. It's just like, sometimes I don't feel like, going to work in the morning. Sometimes I don't feel like being around people. Sometimes, I feel like punching someone in the face. But it's just like, so it's like, but do I act on those feelings? That's the thing. So it's just like, your feelings don't really have much of anything to do with it, because if I think that's half the reason why we have such an emotional generation that gets triggered off of every single thing that happens, because we act off of our feelings.
But it's like because this with marriage though, like this is supposed to be what is marriage? Two people getting together for the rest of their life potentially, right?
Yes.
And that's based off of what? Your love for one another, right?
Okay.
Nothing in love says pocketbook, money. You know what I mean? Like nothing of that shit. Like with me, right? I'm a loving person, and I always tell Asia, right? If I blow up someday and we potentially don't work out, long as you ain't did nothing grimy or nothing crazy, you never have to worry about nothing again. I got you. because you like my family. Even if we don't work out, long as you don't do nothing grimy, you know what I mean. You straight, and I think she know I mean that. I think a lot of people know I mean that. You know what I mean? Like I tell her all the time. Like even my ex-girlfriends, I have nothing wrong against them. You know what I mean? They never did nothing bad to me. Like if anything, they should hate me. You know what I mean? Because I was a terrible person as a teenager. But we're not talking about that. But you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I think people will ruin relationships for unless they're just bad people for what? Almost nothing. Because, like, once they get married, do they still get marital support? Spousal support or anything like that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I'm not married, so I don't know. But it's just like, but I understand what you're talking about. But, like, the only thing is just, like, the whole feelings thing. You know what I'm saying? Did you just cut out? You just cut out? Yeah. Okay, well, no, what I was saying was it's just like, you know, the only thing that I kind of like see different is the whole like feelings thing. Because it's just like, you know, I mean, love, it's just like, you know, like getting married based strictly off of love, I think is dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Because like, you know, I mean, you're going to live with this person for the rest of your life. So, you know, your moods and how you see them and, you know, it's just like, it's gonna change. And if like, oh, we're in love is the only thing that you're going into this with, I feel like you're gonna get let down very quickly.
What else should you go into marriage with though?
That's a good question. I mean, I don't know, because it's just like, because I'm not in like considering marriage, so it's just like, but I do know that it takes a lot more than love, patience, trust. You know, there's so many different things that play into it, but I don't think that love is the only factor.
One thing you don't feel about marriage is you should go into it thinking about money.
No.
Okay.
No, not at all.
And that's where the problem lies. Of at this point now that I don't have something, like I've seen people where you know people take stuff that they didn't even bring into the marriage. Like she gets half of everything. Wait, what?
Well, I mean, a lot of those people who get into those relationships be dating like, you know, gold diggers anyway. You know what I'm saying? Right, and gold diggers can be men too. So let's just get that taken care of before you guys try to assassinate me or something. Yeah. Like it's just like, you know, like you hipsters. But it's just like, no, like, excuse me, like you have women. Well, we're just gonna use them for example. Like, you know, like that try to take like this $50 million of child support. Not we don't even have to use athletes. What happened to Chris Brown? You remember what happened to Chris Brown? Like his baby mama was like wanting $17 million of child support. What are you gonna do with $17 million? You know, it's just for a kid. The same thing with Lonzo Ball. Like he's like she wanted $3 million or something like that. It's just like yeah, it's just like so it costs $3 million for you to get diapers. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
what they don't understand is child support, not mama support.
Of course,
child.
Of course,
of course, the man needs to take care of his child, but the penny of it not being about his child. You know what I mean? Yeah, he could buy you a car for you to drive around your child. You know what I mean? Like, whatever car you use to go hang out with your partners, you need to use a different car.
Right. It's like, oh yeah, I need $150,000 for our infant's massage care. It's just like, what are you talking about? Like, I just think that, you know, sometimes like stuff like that, when it comes to marriage, people rush too much into that type of stuff. I think that that's another thing. It's just like, you know, people like they kind of like, you know, oh man, well, I'm thinking of with my, my lower anatomy. Have you seen Wolf of Wall Street?
Yes.
Do you remember that part when the girl told Leonardo DiCaprio that she was divorcing him? And he was basically freaking out on her. And then he asked her, like, why are you doing this? And you remember what her answer was?
No, I don't.
She said, well, you married me. So basically she was saying...
So did, yeah.
Yeah, she was basically saying, you should have expected that I was going to do this to you if you know what hit the fan.
Exactly, bro.
Exactly. So it's just like, sometimes like, when it comes to marriage, it's just like,
Exactly, because some people try to get what you just for their success. Like we see certain people where it's like you know this girl do not love him. Like I don't like to be that type of hating person, but I'm like, man, this woman do not want this man. You know what I mean? She just, because it's crazy because a lot of them be like, oh, I'm an artist. Great. I think that's honestly terrible for people's career. Like if you're an artist and you go on a reality show with another artist and you say you are a artist also. Besides, like I think one person that it worked out for was maybe Waka Flocka's wife, right?
Okay.
Because she did a whole love and hip hop thing, but we didn't really know she did music until he messed up in their relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we didn't know that. And then she started doing music, which she's not, the biggest artist, of course. But, people will give it a listen because she's a good person on the show. And it's like, oh, okay, she's dope too. You know what I mean? Like, let's give it a listen. You know what I'm saying?
I just thought about someone as far as like another celebrity couple about the whole marriage thing as being a business. Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie Perry.
Okay.
Not Perry, Presley. I'm sorry, Presley. Lisa Marie Presley.
It's so hard to even remember Michael Jackson was married.
Let me make sure that that's her right name because I know Michael Jackson fans will be like, no. Okay, Lisa Marie Presley. Okay.
Yeah, wasn't she Elvis' daughter?
She was Elvis's daughter. Oh wow, look at that. So the king of pop, the most popular artist at the time with, oh my God, Elvis Presley, who is not the greatest, but for just for the in the mind of people, I'll just make you happy and say he is.
No, you're not.
Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. But you get the point. You get the point. So it's just like it's a power move. Clearly, it's about, the tabloids are going to be all over this. Elvis's daughter, Michael Jackson. Oh my gosh, look at this musical dynasty unite. Power move. So a lot of times, people, they do look at it. There's no love there. You know what I'm saying? Of course.
Because they were only married for 4 months.
So, of course you're gonna. And they went on this whole press run that was just like, yeah, guys, we're so in love. Look at us kiss on live television. It's just like, so I understand that. But it's just like, I don't know. I feel like, of course you're gonna marry someone because you love them. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, when I.
But that's one thing I express with my younger sisters and my little cousins and stuff, because you just want the best for them. So when I tell them give it a dude, man, make sure you don't give it no dude. Like for some reason, my family loves bad boys. If you want to say, like, they love them, and I cannot stand it because it's same result, different person.
Of course.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, well, that's just the world in period. Let's use the world in period, where it's like same result, different person. Like I said the other week, you want O-Dog to be Obama,
right?
People want to be relationship goals so much that it taints them. You know what I mean? Like, one little problem.
I saw this really stupid thing on not to make fun of the situation, but this was like a day after the Nipsey Hussle died, and
I think.
Have you seen this post? It was a picture of Nipsey Hussle in Lower London, and they were happy, smiling, and then the caption said, "Dear men, this is why." This is a woman saying this. This is why we blow up your phone. We be calling 100 times, and we be asking who's texting you because. But it's just like that. No. Don't use your insecurity to back this up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, you don't think that she didn't know where he was when that happened? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, come on, man. Like, you're trying to use your own personal insecurity to hide, and use Nipsey Hussle's death. Get the heck out of here. You hit up your...
because we know certain women who do that because, they live a certain type of lifestyle. But I refuse. Asia will call me that many times thinking I've just been shot.
Right.
Girlies hit me up because the homie is famous. Girlies hit me up because the homie is. Girlies hit me up because the homie is famous. Girlies hit me up because the famous homie.